15 Things Not to Do in Malta. Malta attracts more and more visitors each year. 2017 saw a record number of tourists flocking to the island to enjoy the glorious weather, traditional food, clear Mediterranean waters, outstanding history and Maltese culture as a whole. Embrace the Maltese lifestyle and take a look at some of the things that tourists should never, ever do in Malta. Number 1. Cover up. With temperatures reaching well into the 40s, it's wise to drink plenty of water, wear a hat and plenty of sun protection. Perhaps not advisable to take too much notice of the temperature signs around the island, as many are not too accurate and those that do work display the temperature taken in the shade. The beautiful Mediterranean breezes on the beach make the sun a lot more bearable, but remember the same damage can still be done. Number 2. Bells and fireworks. The Maltese archipelago houses 365 churches, one for every day of the year, so it's, therefore, safe to say that wherever you choose to stay in Malta, you will be in earshot of the church bells. Bell ringing is a big part of Maltese custom. Fireworks are the main attractions during celebrations and can last for days, often throughout the day, and well into the early hours during these times. Complaining of any form about the noise from these two things will either offend or merely be dismissed. Number 3. Short of time. Whatever your plans during your stay in Malta, make sure you leave plenty of time for everything. The relaxed nature of the island means that the Maltese are never in a hurry. Whether you're waiting to be served food and drinks, queuing in a shop or stuck in traffic, there's often nothing more you can do other than wait. Infuriating to some, like it or not, this is the Maltese way. Number 4. Products without prices. Be wary of purchasing items from smaller independent shops, in particular grocery shops. For items not displaying prices, it is best to check with a member of staff to confirm the price before taking it to the till. If it seems a little on the expensive side, walk away. Unfortunately, there are some unscrupulous shop owners and workers who add extra to items being bought by foreigners. Always check your receipt before leaving, if you get one. Number 5. Driving. Don't take it for granted that Maltese roads are safe to drive on. Indicators are for showing you which direction a car is turning, horns are to alert you, roundabouts are for giving way to oncoming cars and brakes are for slowing down. Not in Malta. Your guess is as good as anybody's, so always keep your wits about you. Number 6. Cycling. Over the past few years, Malta has received a large sum of funding to introduce new cycle lanes and improve existing ones. Being surrounded by the Mediterranean, it is of course more than likely that you will want to cycle along a promenade at some point, and enjoy the fresh sea air. On most of these, pavements are wide and often empty. Signs are far and few between, however, unless you are aged 12 or under, you are not permitted to cycle on these pavements. Stick to the road to ensure you don't get stopped or frowned upon by a local. Number 7. Don't be tempted to pick Maltese fruits. Wherever you decide to visit on the island, you'll be sure to pass plenty of prickly pear cacti and olive trees. While they're widely used in various dishes, don't be tempted to pick them and eat them on the spot. During the day, the spikes on a prickly pear are at their fullest and you are guaranteed to get a few of them lodged deeply into your hand. These are cultivated early morning, or at dusk by landowners and farmers who have years of experience in how best to handle them. Number 8. Don't follow the white taxis, they're bad news. Locals give these a wide berth, for good reason. The white cabs at the airport are expensive, and the drivers are rude and slack about switching their meters on. It's smarter to use one of the cab companies that do online bookings. Number 9. It's best not to talk politics. The Maltese take their politics seriously, and both the Labour and Nationalist parties have a large and loyal following. A lot of Maltese follow their party like a football club, through thick and thin. When election time comes, some establishments prohibit all talk of politics, even putting up signs forbidding it. Number 10, keep someone informed of your location. Being a tourist destination, it is easy for people to get in trouble when they get too much into the vacation spirit. The waters around the country get tumultuous a few sea miles in, and traveling with fellow tourists whom you don't know too well may land you in trouble. It is always a good idea to keep someone informed of your plans for the day as well as your location as a precaution. Number 11, don't rely too much on Maltese public transport. Although a better option to get around the island cheaply, don't rely too much on Maltese public transport. Particularly during peak season, when buses are completely full, several will drive straight past, ignoring your gestures for them to stop. Getting agitated won't change any bus stop situation. It's best to enjoy your surroundings and be safe in the knowledge that you will eventually get on a bus and get to your destination. Number 12, don't be annoyed if a car or bus randomly stops. Widespread across the island are the infamous kiosks selling pizza slices, pastéis and other pastry goodies. Located on main roads, these kiosks are inundated by locals grabbing something to eat, if they are feeling a bit peckish. Don't be annoyed if a car in front of you, or bus you are traveling on, randomly stops mid-journey, holding up the traffic while the driver, or one of the passengers jumps out to grab a sausage roll. Number 13, dress appropriately. Malta is a devoutly religious, Catholic, country. Show respect in cathedrals and churches by making sure your shoulders and knees are covered, which is applicable for both men and women. You may be refused entry if you are not dressed appropriately. Number 14, be prepared for the mosquitoes. As the warmer evenings draw in, the mosquitoes come out. Although Malta's mosquitoes do not carry any diseases, their bites can cause horrendous itching. Get rid of, or keep clear of, the stagnant water to which they are attracted, and cover yourself in repellent if you are prone to bites. Number 15, don't disrespect the locals. For many tourists, a visit to Malta is all about letting go of the stresses of their routine life at home. Many tourists even get quite rowdy during trips to the island. However, you need to remember that while it is a premium tourist destination, it is also home to the locals. Hence, you should try to ensure that your tourist spirit isn't disruptive to the locals. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.